What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Kiwan, and I am back with Ready to Love, Season 11, Episode 6, Diddy Pose. Why did y'all name this episode that? Before I start, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video I drop. Make sure y'all like the video so I can stay in the algorithm. Yay! Okay. Christina Ina is out. Okay, she said before she got eliminated, she don't think she's going anywhere. Ma'am, you and your pretty privilege got to go. Okay, you've been voted off the island. Pack up your stuff and leave. Bye-bye. Anyway, the ladies are in power this week, and they have to get them in a dig deeper, of course. Nicole, Donna, Ashley, Vince, Steve, and Chris are at hot yoga. Donna and Chris talks. Donna says Chris talk a lot, okay? He used to be ugly, now he's cute. You know, back then you didn't want me, now I'm hot, y'all on me. Chris gives a little bit of insecurity, okay? Based on the things that he has been through. But, you know, we're going to let it slide. Nicole and Vince. Nicole wants kids, but she thinks that she will fail as a bad parent. Girl, who told you what has happened in your childhood that you feel like you'll be a bad parent? What happened? Okay? Have a conversation with us. Vince gave her some really good advice on parenting, and she actually likes Vince just a little more. Donna and Steve. Donna says she started to get to know Steve herself. She started to get to know herself. Based on what made the shift in her wanting to be a better her and become, and to know herself and what she like and what she don't like was the last two relationships she were in, which were back to back. So now she's in a space where she's doing things for her, getting to know her. I'm not mad at that, yada, yada, yada. Donna said, Steven, cool. I want to spend more time with Steven. I feel like Steven is way in the background too much for me. Sir, come to the front and I need you to step it up. All right. Ashley and Chris. She said she didn't have a good time. He tells Ashley he didn't have a good time at the party. And I'm just like, you didn't? Okay, Chris, whatever. He said that he met a woman prior to all of this thing. They moved pretty fast. She ghosted him. And now you have this wall up. Sir, you can't assume that the women on this show is going to do you the same thing. And if they ghost you, it's because of probably something you did or didn't do, or they decide they didn't want to talk to you no more. And if they ghost you, it just means that they ain't the one for you. Move on, okay? Bello and Lauren. She asked him if he's secretly married because he seemed like he is the perfect guy. He said no, he have a 1-year-old that lives in Miami with her mother. That was a one and done. That was for a good time, not a long time. And we had a oops. Okay. He see his daughter as frequent as possible. It was a one night stand. He and the mom are co-parenting. She said that I think he did get a DNA test or whatever, and he found out that the baby was his. She actually said how much she likes him more. So Bello is, people are liking Bello a little bit more, okay? So Dominique and Cardi, Cardam, okay, they are at trivia night losing. Okay, Cardam is losing. Okay, he have a 3-year-old. We find out Cardi has a 3-year-old, and he co-parents. He said that is the only way to be, and they had a good date, and there we have it. Okay, Lauren, there is Shannon, Devin. They meet at a speakeasy spot. Lauren actually wants to get to know Darius a whole lot more. She was like, let me get to know Darius a whole lot more. Shannon says that she, dig deeper and let them know she hit her head years ago and she had post-concussive syndrome. Darius said that when he was little, all the girls used to grab his hand, and kiss him on the hand and call him King Darius. And I'm just looking like, sir, you're supposed to dig deep. Okay, that was not deep. That was very surface, but whatever. Fine. Lauren has a son, and she said her parents had a terrible relationship. Devon had the same situation with her parents having his parents having a tumultuous relationship. He said, but that makes him view things just a little different. You know, he don't operate in a space that they're operating in. He's now operating from a more healed space. All right. So Lauren gets up. She's ready to leave. She has some more questions. She's still questioning Darius because she kind of don't feel like he's his authentic self. But low key, that's what Donna said. Okay. But Donna, again, is starting to, I feel like it's starting to show up that Donna really was telling the truth when she said she wasn't the only one who low-key felt like Darius wasn't giving what he needs to give. Okay. So Ed and Nicole go on a date. Y'all know Nicole been knowing Ed since they were in college. She been liking him, and she acts like this schoolgirl, and I'm just like, ma'am, simmer down. Like, he don't like you like that. He only liked you because somebody else was seeing it for you. Anyway, she asked him how does he show up in a relationship today. He said that and she asked how did his past pain affect him as a person today. Well, Ed said, I have a high pain tolerance. And I was just so annoyed with this answer because first, that means Ed has never had his heart broken because he has been the ones who hurt the women and whatever woman that come into his life. Secondly, Ed is a all around red flag for me. And Ed is not really looking for love. I'm sorry, y'all. I could be wrong, but there is something about it that I don't feel like I'm wrong. Ed is not here for love. And if you're not here for love, you can go. You don't like Nicole, let's be clear. And you even when you was with Ashley, you still didn't give Ashley's, you claim you like Ashley, but you didn't give Ashley like what she was looking for. I'm sorry, sir. Like, you're not ready to love, and it's okay. Okay? You're ready for a good time. Okay? And that is okay. Anyway, Nicole says she can't date anyone who's not upfront with her. That's what she tells Ed. And, you know, we'll see what's getting ready to happen. Anyway, Bello and Ashley have a date. Ashley's part is Cherokee. Beep, beep. Who got the keys to the Jeep? I'm sorry, Medea. Anyway, she said she was the black sheep of her family. Bello was the person that followed his dreams, and so that's why Ashley liked Bello, because like her family wanted her to be like a doctor, a lawyer, but she was like, no, I wanted to be a personal trainer. And so she started to do that because that is the thing that she likes the most. And so this is why she's connected with Bello, because he does things that doesn't follow everybody else's template, but he follows his own. He makes his own template, if that makes sense, y'all. So Ashley said she's been in therapy for 3 years. She is still currently in therapy, and she tears up about, you know, people that somebody she knew. Now I would say this. I was confused because I don't know if she had those mental health issues like the what they call it, schizophrenia. And I don't think it was her. I think it was somebody close to her, because I want to say when she was with the lady, she was like watching somebody who's diagnosed with those things. It's really hurtful. And she talked about how she was in a very dark place, you know, and she talked about what made her tear up is how strong she realized she was throughout this process in therapy. Easy. Like, when you're in therapy, it is, child, it's a lot. It's a lot. All right. He was really understanding to the situation. I really like Bello. He has a lot of connections. And he connect with the ladies differently. I don't see the connections that he have dwindling no time soon, but he's having good connections with the ladies as far as I can see. So we get to the ladies' lounge, and the ladies are feeling Cardi, Bello, Vince, Steven, and Devin. The ladies are not feeling Chris, Darius, or Ed. Okay? Ashanti thinks that Bello's situation is a little rocky with the whole I want to say, was it the baby situation? Yeah, the baby situation. So I guess anyway, Nicole is like, I could be, in this fair. She was like, just basically, she like Ed. And I'm like, why are you this stuck on Ed like this? Like, did anything happen? Because I'm sorry, somebody I don't know that has never given me the time of the day that married, move on with their life. I just don't think I would have that much fever for them, especially as a grown adult. The ladies let her know, girl, like even Tommy, get your head out of the clouds. Like, Ed is not emotionally available. Ed is not that guy, and Nicole is trying to make him a version of who she want him to be, who she think he should be. That is the biggest mistake you can make, especially when he is showing you who he is. That answer that he gave you alone was him. He don't want to settle down. He doesn't know what it's like to feel hurt because he has never been hurt. He has hurt other women. Not in a physical way, y'all. Not in a physical way. He broke up with the women. Okay, that's what I think. Anyway, Nicole, I don't know. I need you to get yourself together, but I don't know. It seems like your emotions get too tied too easily. Even next week, how you gonna act when you meet the ex? Girl, no ma'am. No ma'am. All y'all coming on here giggly? No, we need to show who y'all really is. Okay? Don't come over here. Don't come on here if you are that person that falls for potential. This is not the show for you. If you immediately in your head, and I'm telling you, Nicole has immediately in her head dated, married, had kids, grew old together with Ed and Chris. Was it Chris? No, Ed and Devin. Like, it's the fairy tales that have y'all effed up. That I don't understand. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to go down this little tangent, but women like Nicole, you guys set yourself up for failure. Sorry, I'm not being that person, but y'all, we grown. It's time to step into reality, okay? And the reality of the situation is we are flawed people. Because we are flawed people, you are going to get hurt by somebody. And when somebody show you who they are, you immediately believe them. I need y'all to stop thinking this is a cliche. This is a true statement. Shout out to Maya Angelou, okay? So Ashanti meet with Chris. Nicole meets with Ed. Now, I could be wrong, but did they send both of the men home? I think both of the men got sent home. Nicole was crying. Again, why are you crying? Like, I feel like I missed something. I don't know. Maybe production didn't show us something. Because he did not like you like that. Like, are you crying because you feel bad? Why? He don't feel bad for nobody. Girl, she get up very dramatically, go to the corner and just, oh my God, and she starts to cry. Oh my God, could y'all not? I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway, that works my nerves. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.